There we go. Alrighty. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well today. Welcome back to the stream. Today is just art commission day. I have some art commissions to work on, so we're just going to be working on these before I go vibe today, because I do want to hang out with my family today. So we're pretty much getting... Okay, mouth, you want to track? You want to track? That'd be awesome. Cool. I love when my model doesn't track my mouth, but today we're pretty much just going to be finishing up some art commissions that I have owed. And then pretty much I'll be heading off for today, just because today my family and I are hanging out, and I obviously, you know, I want to keep up with the stream grind and all of that good stuff, so I'm doing this before I head out. I'm also just going to erase all of these, because I want to try and make all the paws look like that, but my issue is I'm really bad at drawing. Like, I'm very bad at drawing. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. I am not good. I am not good when it comes to the drawing. I am what they call bad. Very, very bad. I imitate what an artist does, and I parade myself as one. It's the best way to put it. It's because, like, the legs look fine. I no longer really have a lot of issue with the legs. For context, I'm working on, I joined. I couldn't tell if you said artist or autist. I'm both. More autist than artist, but, you know. We work with what we can. We work with what we can. I'm also going to strengthen this line here. Give that a nice little... little bit of weight there. There we go. Because, like, the thing is that, like... Because I see what my issues are, and I'm just trying to fix those up. Because, like, the body itself is fine. You know, I like everything I got going on here. It's mostly just trying to get everything else to look nice. And the paws. Paws are hard. I don't like drawing paws. My car doors are frozen shut, so I get to work from home today. Fun, fun. Yeah, no, the wind was pretty rough, like, a bit ago, but it's not, like, as rough right now. It kind of just decided to dull down, at least in this area. So, like, any chance that, like, I could have lost power today, I think is very much, like, settled. Like, like, the chances of me losing power today are just, you know, not as high as they were, like, earlier. Because I think I did lose power in the middle of the night. Because I woke up to my, like, my Roomba just going off in my room. And I was wondering what the fuck it was. And then I realized, oh, that's my Roomba. And I'm assuming, like, my power went out or shit, so... Yeah. Everything, at least at the moment, like, is good. You know, I'm not too worried about, like, the storm or whatever. I'm not too worried about it. Actually... would have been a perfect moment for stream to die. It would have, but I would have cried, so... I'm glad it didn't. Because I would have cried. I cry very easily. I feel like this leg is a little too long. What if I do, like... that... Because the main thing is, like, I like the body. It's just, like, the legs are things that bother me. And I would like to try and fix that. What if I do... about here? Legs are indeed hard, so that's why I'm trying to make them look decent, you know? Like, I'm not the best at drawing quadrupeds, so... I mean, it's good practice. It is solid practice. It's not too bad. Yeah, it definitely felt like the leg had to be shortened there. Sent you a diagram that should help? Alright, let me see this. Fair enough. Fair enough. Because, like, this is part of an art trade I need to, like, finish up. Because I've been meaning to do this for a while now. And depending how long the next piece after this takes, we might be able to work on the 8 Crazy Nights bit. Because the next piece I'm working on after this is, Arya has a commission to do her as, like, some Digimon that she's a fan of. So I gotta, like, work on that afterwards. And then after that, I got 8 Crazy Nights. I gotta do that drawing still, even though that meme's fucking dead. I still gotta do that. And then after that, we're definitely not gonna work on it today. But I feel like the day I pick it, it's, like, legit going to be the entire day. Because it's a big-ass commission. Rubia commissioned a very big piece that, in my head, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to be able to pull off. But we're going to give it our best attempt, you know? But that's not for a while. I still got plenty of time before I have to do that. Because I already know when I start doing it, I'm going to just be filled with so much dread. It will be a lot of dread, and I will cry. You know what, can I just, like... Can I just do this? Can I just do this? What if I do this? Will this work? Probably not. We can give it a shot. Will this work? Nah, that's not gonna work. Paws are hard. Paws hurt brain. Let me look at my ref again. Because pretty much what this is supposed to be is that Nat did a piece for me with Reboot and Hail Zoroark. Or Halorark, I think we went with the name. And they wanted Yanni or Reboot. They let me pick, with another fused with another Pokemon, and I ended up going with Luxray, because I saw Luxray on the list. I'm like, oh, Luxray is very rad, I could work with Luxray. And Paws hurt brain, but we're working what we can. Ligma? So true. How you doing, Arya? How you doing? I do. I'm eating pasta right now. Nice, nice. Yeah, paws hurt my brain. But, you know, we work with what we can. We hopefully make them look nice here. It's not too bad, but it feels too flat. Fake furry? I never claimed to be a real one. It was a title that was just given to me. Okay, how do I make paw look like it's not fucking melting? No, that's not, like, too bad. Come on. Clean that up there. I mean... that's not too bad. I failed 3. I failed 3 shiny ones. I know one of them was a Crabominable. And I don't remember what the other ones were, but I know I failed 3. Yeah, but I also have like 4 boxes of shinies. So you know what? That's fine. Speaking of shinies, last night I was shiny hunting, and I found a random shiny Oinkologne. It was not what I was shiny hunting whatsoever. I was trying to get a Teddy Ursa. But I'll take some bacon. I'll take some bacon. I'm a fan of bacon. Again, not at all what I was going after, but we take those. Okay. God, pause just fucking suck to draw. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I can draw, I can draw. I can draw! I think! I don't know! Put that there. Alright, it's not too bad. Like, as long as it, like, resembles a paw, it's fine. That's the main thing. As long as it resembles a paw, it's fine. Let me clean that up a bit. Hey, stop being jank. Like, I love vector lines for my line art, but man, sometimes they are a bitch. Like, learning about how to do, like, vector lines in this has made my line art, like, more appealing to me. But it's very much, like, it's still just sometimes is just enough to make me angry, you know? Just enough. Okay, it's not too bad. Not too... Oh, I almost spilled my coffee. That would have sucked. That would have been very unfortunate. Okay. I just need one more decent looking paw and then we're good. Nah, it looks awful. Again, just needs to be decent looking, man. You know what? Not bad. We're going with it. Hey, Songo, how you doing? Not too bad. Okay. What are other things that are bothering me? This horn bothers me. Let me see if I can fix it. If I put it here. Yeah, it looks a lot better. And editing the Overwatch VOD for practice and need main channel content? Fair enough. Fair enough. I hope that's going well for you. I do need to get back into the swing of things when it comes to editing videos. I just haven't yet. Much better. Much better. Okay, and I think now we can actually, like, start working on colors. Actually, I do want to add something. Luxray from the looks of it. To separate, like, a bit of the, like, the fur, right? From the looks of it, it's like tufts. Like tufts of hair around here. What if I do, like... this? Deluxe Ray? True, true. Yeah, because what if I do, like, this? Okay, alright. Because then... I can do, like, this. Okay. Get rid of that. I'll definitely have to clean up the lines a bit. Because the lines themselves are like, yeah. But... I don't like that line. What if I do like this? That look better? I wanna make sure this is covered. So if I do like that, no, get rid. I'm just trying to think. Actually, what if I did something like this? Can I remind you that you're in fact gay? I am so sorry. Lamau, how you doing, Moss? It's been a hot second. And it's all good. I mean, you're not wrong. That's all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, Lamau. How you doing? How you doing, Moss? I'm good. I work at noon, so I'm cutting it close, but I had to support my friend. How are you? I'm doing pretty well. Just trying to catch up on some artwork that I owe. Because I owe quite a bit. And I feel bad. I've just had major art block recently, and it's not been fun. Imagine doing art. Imagine. Ow! What the frick, Blade? How much, how do you owe so much art? What did you do? Art trade, 2 commissions, and a meme drawing that I said I would do. So I owe a lot of art. And today I'm doing my monthly sub art raffle as well, so I'm gonna owe even more. I'm gonna be doing that today as well. So, you know, I'm very responsible. This is why Hale increased the art redeem? Yeah! If you pay me, I can help you out. Lamau. I don't have money. I don't got money. Oh, man. Alright, it's not too bad. I think if I include, like... this down here... as well... No, I'm not a fan of that. But the stomach just being there bothers me. Yeah, I haven't forgotten. I very much need to draw that as well. I very much remember. I owe a lot of artwork just in general. Life is just very silly. Pay me in hanging out? I mean, fair enough, fair enough. I've been meaning to for a while anyways, so... fair enough. It might end up being that way. We're not sure yet. There is a chance it might end up being like that, though. We will see. For me, I just, you know, I like Pokemon. I'm a very simple person. I like my Pokemon. It makes me happy. Speaking of Pokemon, I made so many sets last night. We were watching Ben 10 because I'm getting through all of I was getting all my all of EQ, or as much as of EQ I can, through Ben 10 Omniverse. And we just finished the 3rd arc, the Incursion arc. So, still working through it. We still not even halfway through Omniverse, but you know, we making progress. We making progress. I had like a pattern here. Go, and I do like another one here. Just a simple wave. Because it looks like Luxray just straight up has pants. But instead of the pants thing, I might end up doing like... doing something different. We'll see. In what way, Moss? In what way? If you don't mind me asking. Alright, I think we can attempt the coloring now. So obviously Luxray is primarily black. So what I'm thinking is the accent color, like the secondary color, is going to be pink. Because Yanni. If I do like this, in the way that every single part of my reality, and I hate it, Lamau. Valid, valid. Very valid, my friend. I mean, this part is, don't worry about it. We're getting the pink out of the way first. You gotta get it out of the way first. It's fine. It's fine. Hello, Mimic. I mean, this is kind of my normal stream time on work days. I'm just streaming at this time on Wednesday. Simply because I want to hang out with my family later today, so... I'm being a little bit selfish today. But obviously, I'm also trying to keep the content grind going, so... You gotta keep the content grind going, no matter what. Because that's my life, baby. Yeah, we're doing a game night later today, so I want to try and get, like, stream stuff out of the way. And then, I can, like, you know, not have... I'd be like, oh, I got my stream in today, so... My brain won't be rude.
FBI, open up!
Hale just kind of does whatever she wants if we support her. Thank you, I appreciate it. I very much do appreciate it. I'm not stinky. I literally took a shower today. Why does everyone keep accusing me of being stinky? I literally shower every other day. What the frick? Mad stinky? Fucking bruh. Bruh. I put, like, all this effort. Like, all this effort in, and no one ever appreciates my effort. Because you a fish, fish equals stinky? I'm gonna cry. I'm going to cry. Arya's more stinky? True, 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 true. So true. I took a shower today is a VTuber. It makes sense. What do you mean it makes sense? What do you mean it makes sense? What are you implying with this? Explain yourself. I said it makes sense? In what way? What are you implying? You just let... Shut up! Shut up! No, I don't want to. I'm not going to. I'm being yelled at. I don't want to. I feel like someone's being rude to me. Like, I feel an attack. POV, Hale is bullying one of her friends. I do that all the time. That's how I show my true affection for someone, is the fact that I will bully them. Bullying? Bruh. Bruh. Okay, now it's starting to look like a lot better now that the colors are being added to it. I mean, yeah, you know, like a little bit of friendly, like obviously if it goes too far, that's cringe. But if it's just the homies being homies, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. You just gotta know each other's limits. And I think that valid AF, you know? Just making sure, like, all of my normal spots that normally forget. Ow! What the frick? I can't go in the Pokeball! Stop trying to put me in that damn thing. I don't fit. I ain't gonna fit. I'm not a Pokemon. You're just throwing Pokeballs at me. You're being rude. You're being so rude. Yeah, but I'm not Jackie Chan, so... It's me, Hailstone EQ. I don't know what kind of background to put him in. So when in doubt... don't worry about it. When in doubt, fuck it. Do some, like, funky shit. When in doubt, touch boobs. Don't touch boobs when in doubt. Unless the person gives, unless the person that has the boobs gives consent. Okay, now we got our funny dark shadow. When in doubt, ask for consent to touch boob. True. Now that I can stand by. All right, take care, story. Just touch your own boobs? I unfortunately don't have my own boobs. I wish I did, though. I wish I did. Make your own? I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Damn, hell, are you flat? Unfortunately, yes. DI boob. The fucking DIY job is just for boobs. That's funny. There we go. Hey, Spaghetti. Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, I am flat. I am forever flat, probably. You need to eat more? Nah. I think I eat enough. Alright, you know what? I like this. I am not dissatisfied with this. I'm running off of 4 cups of coffee? Well, damn. That's a lot of coffee. I gotta go do work meeting. Alright, take care, Moss. Alright, now I can finally move on from this. Let me send this to Nat real quick. Should have made her a paler pink. Honestly, nah. I like the harsh colors. I think it fits. Let's see. Where is Nat's and I's DMs? Oh, there you are. There you are. Let me send this real quick. Poggers. Alright, now I can finally move on from that. Next up, I gotta work on Arya's commission, and we're starting that from square fucking 0. So let me grab Arya's ref. I do have Arya's ref on my computer, if I remember correctly. I do. Wow. Okay, got Arya's ref. Put that there. And what was the thing that Arya said she wanted to be? I don't remember what the fuck it's called. I gotta double check. Did I pin it? I usually pin stuff. No, that's not it. Alright, let me double check. I gotta scroll. What did Arya want? The amount of just memes I'm scrolling past is a lot. Arya sends me a lot of memes. Oh, when was it? When was it? When was it? Like, I have a vague idea of what it looks like. I'm just trying to find it. When's the sub art raffle? Oh, I can actually do that now. I can probably do that now. Let me download that shit. Nice spaghetti. Aria, if you're in the chat, what was the Digimon that you wanted to be drawn with? I forgot. Hey, Larry, hope you're doing well. When's the next game night? Good question. I gotta plan that shit again. It'll happen probably at some point. Now, where can I find my list of subs again? I gotta find that. It's in here. How you doing, Larry? There's my sub list. Here's my sub list. Bro, just fucking download. Thank you. Okay. Wheel of names. Let me start typing this shit real quick. How are you? I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing this fine day? Right now we're working on some art stuff, though. I gotta do my monthly sub art raffle first. Okay, so we got Shulk Gamer. Sanzumi. Pluty Chew. Flower 6969. Love Sick Yandere. 333 Silver 333. Mimi, which I never remember how to actually pronounce his actual fucking Twitch name, so I'm what they call stupid. I'm good. I'm very glad to hear. Sparking Blade, NRG, Kennedy. Hey, Becca, how you doing? Just quickly typing stuff out for the monthly sub art raffle. How you doing today? Chad Z Arts. Code Star X. Luckily, everyone this time around I actually know and don't have to, like, DM a random person on Twitch. I'm glad to hear. Entity of Justice. Because, like, last month, we had, like, so many people that, like, were not in the community. And I had to, like, DM the person. They didn't get back to me, so I just picked my number 2 spot. Like, anytime, like, someone, like, gifts, like, a random gift sub to someone like God or something. Because we've gotten the God gift sub quite a few times, so. Alright, we're just going to plop this here. Spin the wheel. Who's winning art this month? The winner? Well, would you look at that? Looks like Blade won. Once again, Rubia, like, this is like the 3rd month in a row that she's gotten so close to winning, but has yet. Blade, you have won the monthly sub art raffle. You won, dude. Tell me what you want. Just send me a DM of what you want, and then we'll get to drawing. Speaking of drawing, I gotta figure out what the fuck this Digimon is called. Arya, you in the chat? Joining your Discord? Fun. Hope you enjoy your stay. What was the Digimon again? The one you wanted drawn as. I need to, like, double check what the fuck. Arya, what did you want? Please respond quickly, Arya. So what do you want, Blade? What do you have in mind? God, coffee is fantastic. I was gonna figure out a pose. I don't know a pose. She's also not telling me. Oh, I think she told me. Lopmon. Alright, I don't know what this bitch is. I also Blade just sent me the Plankton gif in DMs, being like, I don't know, I never thought I'd get this far. Oh. Good lord. Okay, Lopmon. This is what Arya wants to be drawn as. And there's 2 ways we can go at this. There are 2 ways we can go at this. And I'm just trying to figure out what's the best way to do this. I'll get back to you. Awesome. Just trying to get back to me as soon as possible so I can get to work. So I'm not, like, procrastinating like last time. Do you have a pose in mind? Or do you want me to come up with something? I'm very professional, chat. Very professional. Very professional. Extremely. Nothing but professional. Let's see what she says, and then I can actually, like, get to work on this thing. Alright. Cool. She just gave me creative freedom. I know nothing about this creature, chat. I know there's people that like know more about Digimon than me. I don't know what this creature does, chat. Let me grab like the PNG. No, I don't want save link. I want to save the image. It evolves in the Wendigomon if you abuse it. That sounds awful. Why would you abuse something? That's so rude. No, she wanted specifically Lopmon. You should draw a golem exploding for the funnies. If I had the time, that does sound very silly. Though today is commission work day. So this is the Digimon that Arya wants to be drawn as. And I'm just trying to figure out what fucking pose to do for it. I don't know what this thing does. Do the baby Digimon do anything? Like, do they do anything? I don't know shit about Digimon. Also, how you doing, T? That's not a baby. I don't fucking know how Digimon works. I don't know how Digimon works. I haven't seen it in over a decade. I don't know how this shit works. I'm assuming it's the baby. That's not a baby. I don't know shit about Digimon, Chief. I don't know what to tell you. That's the second Evo. In training, baby, rookie, champion, ultimate, mega. Damn, mega is after ultimate? That sounds interesting, but fair enough. Okay, I'm trying to think of a pose. I'm looking at it. Do I, like to know what a Digimon is? I'm just going through commission. True. Do I look like I know what a Digimon is? I don't fucking know. JoJo pose? Nah, Arya's not a JoJo fan. I mean, let me see if I can just, like, do a quick sketch. Maybe just figure out, like, something, you know? Maybe, like... Like, it looks like... There's like a Terramon doing stuff. They look about the same. Both are... This motherfucker's a dog? Wait, this is a dog? This is a dog? Doing art? Doing art is so fun. This is a dog? Okay, this kind of changes everything. I thought that was a bunny. I was gonna look up bunny girl poses. I thought it was a bunny! I thought it was a bunny. How about T-posing menacingly? Nah. Nah. I might just do like a standard like pose. I might just recreate the pose that Lopmon's doing. I think that's the best way to go at it because like I genuinely like don't know what to do otherwise. So we'll just recreate the pose. Okay, Lopmon is a rabbit. So it is a rabbit. I knew it. My chat's trying to fucking lie to me. They called him a dog? Bruh. Anime dubs are so silly. I'm just gonna recreate the pose. Because I genuinely don't know shit. I mean, I could. I'm thinking of just recreating like the first pose I seen, but with Arya as Lopmon, which I have an idea of what I could do. Like, I have a few ideas. I have a few ideas. Let me start, like, just by sketching out, like, the basic body shape. She wanted a full... I think she paid for a full body. Or was it half body? I gotta double check. I swear I'm professional. Oh, wait, I can just check on Ko-Fi. I'm fucking stupid. Hi, you're gay. Also, I'm sick, so I'm gonna leave. Bye. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you. I can't wait for Gartic Phone one day. That would definitely have to be, like... Gartic Phone would end up being a Discord thing. Streaming Gartic Phone, to me, is always just a very concerning thing. You're welcome, friend. Thank you, thank you. Just because I don't trust random people on the internet, but, like, I could definitely do it as, like... I could definitely do it as, like, a Discord thing. It is full body. Okay, I just want to double check what she paid for. Yeah, Gartic Phone with friends is super fun. Like, it is a very fun time. Oh, I gotta double check, like, Arya's anatomy on her ref. Okay, so nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy proportion-wise. Yeah, I'm aware, team. Trust me, I saw that shit day one. I saw for the FNAF movie day one. I'm very aware. So, like, her arms... are kind of like here. Kind of like this. With hand here. Let's see. I mean, I'm forever gonna be a FNAF fan. I'm fully down the rabbit hole. Forever and probably always will be. Draw the fingers like this. Maybe one day, T. Maybe one day. Oh, I got a DM from Arya. Not Arya. Nat. Ugh. Words. They seem to like it, which is awesome. All that matters is person I draw art for likes it, and that's all that matters. Like this. Do like... be a little goofy with it. Be a little silly, you know? This is Arya. We can be pretty silly. Because Arya is a very silly gal, you know? She's very goofy. About there. If I do, like... just trying to make sure the legs have enough, like, room to breathe, you know? Trying to make sure. I'm doing pretty good, Beck. I'm doing pretty rad today. I'm very much looking forward to later today, because later today I'm hanging out with my family. They're coming over. Which I am very excited for. True. Is Driftvale City theme copyrighted? It is, but it's not gonna get you like a copyright strike on YouTube. Like, they're not gonna like strike you for using the drift. Like, I could play that. I mean, it's my donation alert, so whenever people donate to me, it's the song that plays. Yeah, if you just, like, straight up re-upload the song, they'll strike you, but if you use it, like, most of the time, they're not really gonna care. Like, they're not really gonna care. Yeah, like, most of the time, video game music, like, they're not gonna care as much. Like, as long as you're not just, like, re-uploading the song, you're fine. So if you have a Pokemon theme commission, just play that on loop. I mean, I've done, like, Pokemon commissions before. Many of times, actually. Can you put Steamboat Willie's song on your stream now? No, Disney's still being a fuckwad. Disney's still being a fuckwad, even though it's public domain. Which, you know, that's gonna be fun when that eventually leads to probably a lawsuit of some kind. Give it time. But it won't be Disney putting in the lawsuit, it'll be other people putting in the lawsuit. Because, you know, he's public domain. Yeah, but it's funnier to blame Disney. Any chance I can to blame on Disney, I will. Because I think that's pretty badass, you know? I think making fun of Disney is pretty badass. How much longer till Disney buys everything? Legally they can't buy everything because the monopoly laws kick in. They can try, but eventually government's gonna be like, nah, stop that. As eventually it does get to a point where, you know, you can't just buy everything. Okay. Get the basics there, and now we can actually do the more detailed sketch. What if you somehow got yourself to buy all of Disney? If I was in charge of Disney, I'd just give that shit back. I just give shit back. Okay, here's the fun part. Figuring out what aspects of this Digimon to include. Go. Well, yeah, I definitely see that. I have no idea what that is, T. I have no idea what that is. I don't know shit about Digimon. Like, I legit know nothing. I'm just drawing when I get paid to draw. I don't know shit. I get money. I draw. Yeah, I see, like, the aspects, though, I do want to include. With the horns there. Fair enough. Gonna make Hale watch the Digimon movie? I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I legit have zero interest in Digimon. Like, honestly, like, I tried as a kid. Not my thing. I just genuinely just have zero interest. Nothing against Digimon. It's not like I dislike it. It's just more I just have zero interest. Also, welcome back, Arya. You know, I'll leave the arms last, because the arms are going to be a bitch. I can already tell. So, to make this look right, I'm going to have the ear curve around the hand. I ain't cute. I ain't cute. And I just genuinely don't have an interest in Digimon. I'm going to be honest, Chief. Like, again, I don't dislike it. I just genuinely just do not have an interest. Hell, my birthday's next month, so you gotta watch a couple of the Digimon movies with me within the next month, or I'm gonna make you my bitch for 5 months, bruh. The amount of clips see so much problem with people demanding refunds. Think they sold the wrong movie or just made children cry, bruh. Imagine crying over Digimon. I'm kidding, but damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, got like one ear here. Do that. The answer is none of them. No cursed bits. None of them. Nuh-uh. Lamau XD. Bam, bam. Okay, the ear's not bad. Ear ain't bad. Drawing the detailed arms is definitely going to be such a fun time. Let me see if I can lower the opacity a bit. Just to try and make everything more clear. I have a funny idea. And I think I'm probably going to go through with it. Because I have a very silly idea for this. I have a very silly idea. Hold on. First, I need to look at get the RF here. Okay. If I do... So about... Pants is about here. Okay. About there. I keep forgetting, like, some of Arya's hips are exposed with the pants. I'm trying to keep that in mind. You see, you're saying words. Every time, like, you say a Digimon's names, like, my brain is like, those are words. Those are words. I mean, I just have, like, a go-to Nintendo, like, list of music whenever I stream, like, stuff like this. Like, when I stream artwork, I got, like, a giant-ass, like, several things. Like a giant ass just like playlist of just music. Mostly of like the mid 2000s variety, since those have like a ton of bangers. All right, let's see. Ah, okay, that's what that is. Okay, gotcha. Not gonna lie, Lopmon looks like shiny Lopunny. You know, seeing it, I can see it. I can see what you're talking about there. I see the colors and such. I'm trying to make the pants look baggy to the best of my ability. I'm not very good at drawing baggy clothes, but I'm trying. Hey, fair enough, you know? Lopunny has good shiny colors. I can't blame you at all. It would be funny if you had a shiny Lopunny behind them. You see, I didn't get paid for that, so... When it comes to commission work, I draw what I'm paid to draw, and that's it. Unless I feel bad for, like, delays and such, then I might throw in, like, either a free upgrade to, like, a full body or something like that. I've done that a couple times for people that have, like, waited a while because of, like, IRL shit, where I would just, like, upgrade it from a half body to a full body. Just because, you know, shit happens, so. That's valid. That's valid. That's very valid, Arya. I mean, I just use Ko-Fi at this point. Twitter does so much to just like compress your like hide commission work from artists because Elon just has a fucking hate boner. Like for artists, it's insane. That's fair. I mean, if you want to share stuff with the stream, Becca, head to Icy Lobby. In Icy Lobby, that's where, like, I pretty much tell people if they want to share stuff, like, on stream, like, images and shit, they go to Icy Lobby and post in there. That works. Her hands are freaking swag, to be honest. Valid. Makes it easier your feeble mind you can make Interamon with the lop ears. I mean, I still could I very much can work with this. Can you draw her hands like Anima? Yeah, I can do that. What do the hands look like? Oh, that makes my life actually fucking easier. I mean, I've drawn a lot of hail forms before, T. Most of them I can't show on YouTube. Yeah, I can do that, Arya. That actually makes my life easier. Just because of how fucking massive these hands are. I mean, those are just some big-ass grippers, you know? Fucking massive-ass grippers. No jacket, just bandages. Okay, I can do that. I mean, I was gonna do only bandages only anyways, so. Luckily, doesn't change much of my plan. Yeah, because the original plan was I was going to include the pants, I was going to do the bandages, and you said you wanted the scarf, right? Like, I'm assuming it's the big white part around, like, the neck. I'm assuming that's, like, the scarf. I've been meaning to draw me squishing someone's head with one hand, because I think that would look cool. That would be pretty badass. Here's one with the scarf. Okay, thank you. That actually helps more. I appreciate all the refs. The more refs, the better. Like, genuinely, the more I get refs... Chat, here's the thing. For those who have never commissioned an artist before, the nicest thing you can do for an artist is provide as many references as possible. I'm talking, like, as many as possible. Even if it's a simple, like, stick figure drawing of the pose you want. That makes our life so much easier. Like, genuinely, you will make every artist on the planet happy if you do that. Like, it is the nicest thing ever when, like, someone's like, oh, hey, can you draw this? And they send, like, just a very, like, again, doesn't have to be detailed. Just a very simple, like, sketch goes a long way in helping us. Like, any form of reference, like, whatsoever helps. And then it's like, oh my god, thank you so much. The legs are bothering me and I can't tell why. But I kind of have an idea why. So if the knee, like, goes here, I'm going to just draw, like, a very basic knee. Like, if knees go here... That looks better. It's like it helps me feel better as well. Because when I know what someone like exactly wants, I'm like, I can do this. Like, genuinely nothing makes me happier than getting like a fucking again, very simple like ref. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. It can literally again just be a few stick figures. And then it's like, oh my god, my life is made so much easier because of this. Like, literally, it helps everyone so much. It helps so many artists. I'm here to put your skills to the test, not help you. I mean, fair enough. Trust me, Rubia's piece is going to be the one that tests my skills the most. Like, that's the one, again, that's the one I'm just fucking dreading. Oh, shit. Okay, wait a moment. Okay, this is going to be a bit of an issue. How do I draw... Fuck. How do I draw this? Okay, okay. Now this is going to be a bit of an issue. Okay. So for context, it's a 40... She paid me $40 for this. She wants me curled up at my What the fuck? What the fuck, guys? What the hell? She wants me curled up at my desk. Like with, like, bags under my eyes, looking exhausted. like, looking at a computer monitor with pyro cups and pyro plushies all over because she wants me looking like I'm just addicted to pyrocynical slop. That's like that's what she commissioned. She wants me addicted to the pyro slop is what she commissioned. Also, hi, Roddy. How are you doing? Yeah, she paid like $40 for it, so... You're doing alright? Nice, nice. Oh, God. Okay, this hand is gonna be hell. I can already tell. Alright, we'll worry about that last. We'll worry about that last. Oh, yeah, it's very based. Like, it's a nice feeling when you get, like, someone commissions you to draw your character. It's like, oh, they actually really like my character. That's a nice feeling, you know? Can I commission you to draw 4? 4 what? I'm gonna do a funny real quick because I heard it earlier. Oh god, what's your funny? I'm cute. No, I'm not. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck you. Bitch. She admitted it? I didn't admit shit. You paid me to do it. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. That's like paying someone to admit to a murder. That don't count for shit. I didn't pay, it was free? Bruh. Bruh. Oh, that. Fair enough. Fair enough, Arya. If I could stop having a skill issue when it comes to art, that'd be awesome. Hey, I never claimed to be smart. Never claimed to be smart. Never claimed. Okay. Right there. You can... There we go. We're almost done with the base, like the base sketch. Still at work? Hey, funny. So see you later. Hey, it's appreciated. Thanks for dropping on in. It is appreciated. It's just this one arm. I'm like, how do I draw this with the big-ass grippers, you know? What if I try like this? Actually, let me make it like a bit bigger, because like these are some big ass hands. And they're more towards you, so like, you know, depth and shit. I'm an artist. I kind of know stuff. I never went to art school. I tried to go into art classes, but they always told me, nuh-uh, it conflicts with your schedule. And I cried. So I never got to take a lot of art classes in high school, unfortunately. So I'm just kind of stuck with all my skill issues. But we slowly learning explains so much. It really does, you know? It really does. Okay, what if I get rid of, like, these? We did it like this. There we go. Now it looks good. Now I'm happy. Now I am very happy. Okay, now we move on to the next sketch. Turn the opacity down. Because, I mean, we have the... It pretty much is now the add detail sketch. Because we got, like, the body outlined. So now we just add all the detail stuff, which I'm going to zoom in on Arya's ref. Alright, so I'm going to add, like, the nose. Keep that, like, the funny bunny nose. You just want to look at my boobs? No, I need ref. I need ref. That is what I need. I need the ref. Trust me, if I was, YouTube would tell me to fuck off, so... YouTube would tell me to die. Let me add a little thicker for the eyelashes. Do like a very like similar expression as well. Facial expressions I've gotten better at. Like, at first, I struggled really hard with facial expressions, but now I like to think I do, like, pretty alright with them. Like, I think I'm okay at them now. Include all of the hair for the bangs. Come here. Trying to make sure just the hair length is like overall equal as well. That's the other thing I'm trying to make sure. Let me do like a little bit here. There we go. Include like a little bit of like hair as well to make sure like the horns are poking out properly. Hey Ray J, how you doing? How you doing, Ray J? Include like that there, the hair part. There we go. All right, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Good. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Right now we're just working on commission work. Yeah, just working on commission work right now. And so far, I think it's turning out not too bad. I would say so far, I am pretty satisfied with how this is turning out. We need the bandages. About here-ish. Do about like here. Okay. Let me just try and add the detail to the bandages. Also, like, Lopmon has, like, this, like, neck pattern, so I'm trying to make sure I include that as well. Like, probably here and here? Yeah, probably there. And obviously, we'll just throw in, like, some random, like, lines. Give the illusion of, like, bandages and shit. There we go. Like, when we get to the actual line art, it'll look a lot better. And Arya also wanted the scarf, which I suck ass at drawing scarves, but we're going to give it our best shot. Once we finish, like, all the detail work. So Arya's pants are about, like, something like this, where, like, there's a little bit of a dip in the middle. Because there's a buckle there. Like, a little bit of her hip is exposed, but I don't know if we're going to really be able to show that with the pose we currently have. Because normally I would try to show, like, the exposed hip, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. What we currently have. Dude, new Soup DS has, like, amazing music. I generally think, like, new Super Mario Bros. On the DS is a great game. Like, say what you want about, like, the new Super Mario Bros. Series. I will stand by. I think DS and Wii are genuinely, like, good games. Oh, a YouTuber me and the guys watch calls them New Soup. Like, just calls them New Soup, so we've just all adapted by calling them the New Soup series. You got New Soup DS, New Soup Wii, New Soup 2, and New Soup, U. All of the New Soup. I think I'm only gonna be able to include one button, but I at least want to, like, try and include the button. Do like that. So I want to include like there. Just like a little sliver of it, so it's still noticeable that it's there and I didn't just forget. Does Lopmon have a tail? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh, Sam. Trust me, if you grew up with a DS, you played New Super Mario Bros. At least once late at night, and Mario, like, ratted you out. Actual bitch. Mario's just like, bye-bye. Bye-bye. And then, like, my mom heard it, and then she told me to go to bed and took my DS, and I cried. In that moment, I realized the world is not fair, and the world is silly. Sent ref. Okay, it has like a little tail, not one that I'm gonna worry about. Not one that you actually be able to see. So, fair enough. Okay, the issue is the scarf now. The scarf is what's gonna drive me crazy. But we will give it our best shot. Actually, let me draw on another layer. Mario Kart DS and New Soup DS were the signs of getting ratted out. Dude, Mario Kart DS is great. It's still one of my favorites, if not my favorite. Like, nowadays it is a tie between, like, 8 and DS. Simply because of how much content they did include in 8. It's like, I mean, there's just a lot of shit in Mario Kart 8. There's, like, a lot of stuff. But yeah, no, Mario Kart DS is a good one. It's a very good one. I mean, I just love Mario Kart. You know, Mario Kart's great. I'm not the best at drawing scarves, so I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's the best way to, like, make this look good. I know a few friends that will play, like, a lot of N64. Like, Mario Kart N64. I never got into N64 Mario Kart myself. I mean, I didn't grow up with an N64, so... Trying to also just keep in mind the depth of the boobs. Trying to line this up. There we go. Oh, I'm very aware that 64 is a very silly game. Trust me, my best friend Kobe, right? He's the type of guy I genuinely can't tell if he likes video games. He's the type of person where I'm genuinely like, do you like video games? He's one of those guys. He's a great friend, though. Yeah, I mean, he's my best friend for a reason. Great guy. He's very silly when it comes to gaming. Though his favorite game of all time is Undertale, and that's pretty based. I think it's like Undertale and Silent Hill 2 are like his favorite games. Which, I mean, fair enough. Which, when I saw, like, his favorite... Because, like when everyone was posted, like, your 25 favorite games of all time, which I gotta update that. I definitely gotta update that. Cringe normie. His takes are nothing, like, not really normie. It's more of the fact that, like, his picks, like, were very silly. Because, like, some of his picks were, like, Big Brain Academy on the Wii. Pokemon White 2, which based. Other ones were, like, it was one of the Professor Layton games. I almost said Lincoln. One of the Professor Layton games, because I know he's a big Professor Layton fan. Dead Rising 2. And a couple other, like, silly ones where I'm like, yeah, this makes sense. Or, like, you know, like, I was shocked by, but then, like, thinking about it, I'm like, wait, no, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense for him. But, yeah, no, like, half the time, like, anytime I mention a video game, it's like, I hate it. I'm like, you son of a bitch. But I'm pretty sure, like, a good chunk of the time, he probably does just say it because he knows he'll get a reaction on me. He's a good friend. I plan on having that man as my best man as my wedding. When I eventually find a partner. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything. I'm probably gonna do, like, the Lopmon hand patterns, because I do want to more emphasize the Lopmon aspects than anything else. Find a husband first. I mean, I just need a partner in general. The thing is that I genuinely would go for, like, I'm just still scared to, like, date anything other than a cis girl. It is not because, like, I am pan. It's more like, I'm like, I love my family too much. I love my family and I'm scared of losing them. So, it's kind of the situation I'm stuck in, where, like, I am very much, like, half the girls I've been attracted to in the past are, like, trans. And in my head, I'm like, God, I wish my family was more open. You touch pans? I use pans all the time. I love kitchenware. It's my favorite meal. But, yeah, that's kind of the situation I'm stuck in. Though I think my family, I think at one point, like, I mentioned, like, about, like, because, like, at one point, we were talking about celebrity crushes, and then I said Jason Momoa, but, like, in a joking way, even though I'm 100% true, that man is the hottest man on the fucking planet, and I refuse to back down on that claim. That man's hot. And, I think I don't remember who it was in my family, made a comment about, like, you know, like, oh, bring back only, like, a girl. I'm like, oh, okay. And I was like, they also, I think at one point made, like, a comment about, like, check for an Adam's apple. I'm like, that don't matter. And then, like, I just kind of kept subtly, like, implying that I'm like, yeah, I would date a trans girl. Because to me, a girl's a girl. I don't care if they're cis. I don't care if they're trans. A girl's a girl. Woman is woman. But yeah, again, I love my family. I just don't agree with their views. Has he never, like, gotten that title? Because if he hasn't, that's fucking cringe, because he's objectively the hottest man on the planet. Like, one time we were playing Jackbox, and then, like, we were playing, was it Roomerang, I think it's what it's called? The one where it's like based around like a live TV show or something. Though I think it was in Jackbox 9. Fun game. And one of them was like celebrity crushes. And the second that like they saw that Jason Momoa was an option, they all just stared at me. And I'm like, yeah, it's very obvious who that was. It was very obvious who that was. You forget Daddy Reynolds exists. I mean, Ryan Reynolds is a very based choice. Not for me, but very based. But for me, my pick's always going to be Momoa. That's always going to be my pick. I just think he's neat. My dude made Aquaman hot. Come on. There we go. Is the line too thick? I feel like the line might be too thick. I might have to decrease the line art. Because, like, it looks too thick. If you don't think Justice League Aquaman is hot, what is wrong with you? I mean, I see the appeal. It's just not for me. I see the appeal, though. Like, I very much see it. I mean, you know, the hook is always going to add to it, you know? I need to finish Justice League. Like, I was, like, halfway through Justice League, was it United? Was it United or Ultimate? I don't remember. But Unlimited, that's what it was. Unlimited. I was, like, close to, I was halfway through that. But then I started watching Breaking Bad again. So I need to, like, get back into, like, finishing that, because it was very good. It was very good. Though, like, I've been also, like, rewatching a couple episodes of Static Shock recently, and Static Shock is so good. I'm so sad we never got that live-action Static movie. Like, genuinely, I'm very upset we never got that live-action Static movie. That man deserves it. Such a good character. Ah, that's unfortunate, Ray J. Static Shock is so good. Like, I went into Static Shock not knowing anything about Static as a character. And boy howdy, it was so good. It was so good. And what's funny is that my brother, he actually joined me on a few episodes, and he hit, like, for me, he was so based with what he said. He's like, this could have been DC's Spider-Man. And I 100% agree with that statement. That if they wanted their Spider-Man, it should be Static. I think Static being DC's equivalent to Spider-Man, like more of like the teenage superhero like esque stories, Static fills that role so well. You know? Like, he genuinely does. And I love the characters. I love Gear. I love Static, you know? I think, like, some of his villains are great. I'm trying to remember. Oh, fuck. Damn it, I'm trying to remember names. But, like, the dude that's just, like, a giant-ass shadow. He's cool. But Static Shock is so good. If y'all haven't seen, like, Static. Nah. Gear is, yeah, Rubber Band Man, was all... What's funny for me, though, is I loved Rubber Band Man's development as well. Because when you first see his design, like, holy shit, he looks so dumb. Like, Rubber Band Man's design is so dumb. I've seen every episode. Like that, the episode about dyslexia was like, I showed it to my brother because he also like has hard dyslexia. That was one of the episodes I did show, and he related so much to that episode. And then obviously there's the episode Jimmy, which we're on YouTube as well. Don't really want to, mention that, but if you've seen Static Shock, you know which episode Jimmy is. But yeah, no, like, just the show is so good, and it just kind of sucks that because we were like, they were like, oh, we're gonna make a Static Shock movie, and I was so excited, and then it got canceled, and then I'm like, oh, that's unfortunate. And then the other thing, like, I am excited for James Gunn to be taking over DC. Like, I am excited. I love James Gunn as a director. Guardians of the Galaxy is the perfect Marvel trilogy, in my opinion. Or at least, like, MCU trilogy. I am a huge fan of, like, The Suicide Squad. The one James Gunn did is my favorite superhero movie of all time. I love that. Yeah, finding out he was supposed to be in Injustice 2 just is so tragic. Because he would have been so cool. He would have been so cool. And just hearing the fact that he did get canned, it just sucks to hear, man. And then, but like, one of the... Like, my favorite DC show, though, my new favorite DC show in recent years is 100% Batman Beyond. I watched Batman Beyond after finishing Static Shock. Or was it the other way around? I do think I did watch Static first. But I watched Batman Beyond, and oh my god, it is legit. Terry McGinnis is one of my favorite DC characters, just period. I love Terry. I mean, he's the reason why, like, I just, my Palafin, my shiny Palafin's name, Terry, is because of Terry McGinnis. I think Terry is just great. I love Batman Beyond. It was so cool. And then hearing they were going to do a fucking Batman Beyond movie, and that shit got canceled, I'm like, no! No! I thought it was because of Terry Bogard. No, it's because of Terry McGinnis. I loved Batman Beyond. I genuinely adore that fucking show. It's in my top 10 favorite shows of all time. Like, that is just, it's just so good. Ooh, The Batman is really good. Like, The Batman, I'm happy that it's starting to get more recognition. Etrigan's cool. Etrigan is very rad. Like, it felt like no one was talking about the Batman, like, the 2003? Because that was the Batman I grew up on. That was the Batman series I grew up with, was the Batman. And it genuinely, like, felt like, no one was talking about it. It felt like the Batman show that was just kind of forgotten about. And just seeing everyone, like, oh, this show is really cool. This show is awesome. Because it is. And their designs for some of their characters, Yeah, like, Batman vs. Dracula is an amazing movie. I watch that every October. Because it's such a fun movie. But, like, I love their interpretation of Penguin. Their Joker is one of my favorites. I don't remember who voices him. Like, my brain was gonna go John DiMaggio, but no, that was for Under the Red Hood. Yeah, like, that version of Clayface was great as well. Like, I think the Batman is super, like, just underrated in general. And I'm happy that, like, people are starting to talk about it, you know? He just, you know, he had to go with something. Like, it's always just, like, for me, I just love when, like, a show that, like, I grew up with all of a sudden just gets talked about. Like, people start to remember, oh, yeah, this was a show. This was a show that existed. This was kind of cool. I love when that happens. Like, I remember, like, for a bit when, like, people started to remember Slug Terra existed. That shit was fucking awesome. That shit was awesome. I need to get back to rewatching that at some point. I was rewatching a couple episodes with Songo because she never saw it. And one day, Kevin Michael Richardson. All right, that's the VA. Thank you. Because I'm pretty sure he also voiced Zombozo in the OG Ben 10 series as well, I think. Because I know, like, it was like someone was like, oh yeah, did you know that Zombozo in Ben 10 was voiced by 2 Joker VAs? And then ended up, I think it was Kevin Michael Richardson and obviously John DiMaggio, because John DiMaggio voices so many fucking characters in Ben 10. Like, in Omniverse specifically, they got John DiMaggio to do so much shit. After Omniverse, we can finish Slug Terra. I think after Omniverse, we'll pick what, like, something Roddy wants to watch. I think we'll finally get back into watching Young Justice. I think that's what we'll probably end up doing. Because I know that's been on my to-watch list for, like, a while now. I think I should probably, like, actually do it now. Just because Roddy's been very patient waiting. But, you know, like, if only Teen Titans came back. I still need to watch the OG Teen Titans. That's, like, one of the other DC shows that, like, I hear nothing but praise for, but I just haven't watched it yet. Because, like, I hear nonstop praise for the original Teen Titans, and I just haven't watched it yet. But it's definitely on my, like, to-watch list. Like, definitely. I think as someone who's not seen the original Teen Titans, I think Teen Titans Go is honestly kind of overhated. I'm not going to call it good, but I think select episodes are honestly pretty fun. But I like, obviously, if I probably wasn't, like, I watched the original Teen Titans, I'd probably feel other ways. I think a lot of their episodes where they have, like, the guest characters, because I know they did an episode with Freakazoid, and that was pretty fun. That was a fun episode. And I remember, like, seeing the, I forgot they did stuff with Beetlejuice. I still have never watched that movie or seen, like, the play. It's just one of those things, like, I've always known about, but I literally have never seen it. I think the main thing with Teen Titans is that, well, Teen Titans Go, is that obviously for a while their whole shtick was, let's get back at people for wanting the original Teen Titans back. And I do think at some point, they probably, it'd be nice to see more. I watched some, but I loved how they played certain Jokers and Robbie. Oh, yeah, I love that clip. I love that clip so much of all of the impressions of, like, all the Jokers. And all of the, like, almost all of the impressions, I'm pretty sure were done by Eric Balza. Because, like, I think he was the one that posted it on Twitter. That's how I saw it, and that was funny. And then fucking Robin was Jared Leto. And I love how, like, everyone agrees, yeah, that Joker fucking sucked. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think Teen Titans Go is as bad as a lot of people in the early, like, the 2010s said. And then there's the Ben 10 reboot, which I will always fucking, like, fight tooth and nail, that I think once you're past season 1, it's really fun. Because, like, people are like, oh, it's just Teen Titans Go again, which, yeah, season 1 was. Like, season 1 was definitely just Teen Titans Go. Again, but Ben 10, which that sucked. But after, the season 1 finale, did something that, like, I've wanted for years. And then they're like, oh, they're doing cool shit now. Hold up. Which, in the reboots, the season finale of season 1 of, the Ben 10 reboot, they give Ben, a Vilgax transformation. And that's actually how they introduced Vilgax, is that in the reboots canon, half of Vilgax's power is trapped within the Omnitrix. So what ends up happening is that when Ben gets the transformation, he ends up, like, hears whispers in his head, and he's like, Gax! So, like, the transformation's called Gax, which I thought was funny. And, then eventually he does feed, like, the actual, like, other half of Vilgax, which is like, well, I guess I will call myself Vil. And eventually, Vil grabs the Omnitrix and then, like, absorbs his power back, becoming Vilgax, like, full Vilgax once again. And honestly, reboot Vilgax is my favorite Vilgax. I genuinely love reboot Vilgax because they have this weird, twisted, like, kind of teacher-student dynamic with Ben. Like, a lot in the series where, like, Vilgax is still the antagonist, but is, like, also helping Ben learn more about the Omnitrix and shit. And also the fact that he's voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, which I just thought was really cool. Because obviously in the reboot, you know, they got Ben to be voiced by Tara Strong again, but in because he's 10 years old again, but in the actual, like, but then they're like, oh, let's get Yuri Lowenthal to voice Vilgax. It's like, that's badass. That's badass. Well, yeah, unfortunately, Tara Strong's Tara Strong, but Yuri Lowenthal's just great. I love Yuri Lowenthal. Hands down, like, my favorite VA and the one actor I wish to meet one day. Like, if I had to meet one actor in my life, hands down, it's Yuri Lowenthal. Simp? Yeah, for Yuri Lowenthal? Fuck yeah. I'm not, like, her performance as Ben is great. I'm talking about Tara Strong as a person. Not a fan. Very much not a fan. I'm not going to get into details because, I don't do politics on my stream, but if you've looked into Tara Strong's beliefs, yikes. Just yikes. But her performance, like, the performance of young Ben, that shit's iconic for a reason. But, as a person, yikes. Again, not going into further detail. Tara got canceled for not learning friendship, Lamau. Dear Princess Celestia, I turned out to be a piece of shit. Oh, yeah, exactly, That's the best way to describe Tara Strong. Best way to describe her. But yeah, no, the Ben 10 reboot has, like, really cool ideas and, like, everything, being vague but still bringing it up. Hey, that's what we do around here. That's what we be. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Oh. But I love the Ben 10 reboot. Like, obviously, it's, like, out of all the 5 series, like, it's the weakest one. But I still think, like, they have really fun ideas. And I'm a big fan, I'm a big fan of the ideas they bring. Like, in season, I think it was season 3. Yeah, it was season 3. So in the reboot, Kevin is not an Osmosian. Instead, I want to commission them at some point as well, Songo. In the reboot, Kevin is not an Osmosian, he's human. However, he gets his own Omnitrix. I don't remember what they called it, but he has like these twisted, mutated versions of Ben's aliens. Like, he has, like, if I remember, they're like Thornblade, Dark Matter, Bootleg, like all these like cool, like Gray Matter is like 6 feet tall and super lanky, and Thornblade's like this bulky wild vine and shit. They're not really fusions, they're literally just mutations of Omnitrix aliens, and they're super cool. And like, it was a really smart idea as well for like the toys as well, because you could just reuse similar molds, but obviously like adjust them quite a bit. Like, I love Bootleg. Bootleg is like his version of Upgrade, which, by the way, fucking Bootleg, whoever came up with that idea, 10 out of 10. That's amazing. But yeah, I think the reboot's super fun. I genuinely recommend it if you can get past season 1. Just watch the finale of season 1 and just go into the rest of it. The only downside of season 1 is that you lose seeing Upgrade in the reboot, which I will say I actually prefer reboot Upgrade's designs. Like, I like the purple Upgrade more than the green and green, black, and white Upgrade. Also, reboot Humongosaur is like makes me actually like Humongosaur. I was never a Humongosaur fan because to me it just felt like forearms but a dinosaur. And what the reboot does with Humongosaur is actually badass. So, in the reboot, they actually do stick with like Ben 10, as in he only has 10 aliens at a time. Which, fair enough. You know, it would have been cool to see more aliens, but fair enough. But in the reboot, they change Humongosaur's design enough. Let me see if I can grab like an image of him. Because, like, I like the design a lot more. Like, it's a very simple, like, just change, but he looks a lot cooler. And they lift elements of the, let me see if I can find it. I'm trying to find, like, an image. All these are WebP. Stop giving me WebP. Alright, this is, like, a comparison. Are you a PNG? Oh my god, why are all these WebP? Whoever designed WebP is a file format. I hope you stubbed your fucking toe. Okay, are you gonna be a PNG? Oh, thank god. I try to show something and my fucking computer's like, nuh-uh. But, like, this is reboot Humongosaur. Like, they did a very simple thing of just giving him some spikes along his back. And along with that, they gave him a mace on his tail, like on the ultimate form. And instead of being the strong guy, he's still like the biggest alien Ben has, but he actually uses sonic based ability. Like, he uses like his tail to make like sonic blasts and shit. That's badass. Reboot Humongosaur is actually fucking cool. Reboot Humongosaur is so rad. I love him. Just the simple inclusion of the spikes and giving him a power diverse, because like he still has forearms in the reboot at the same time he has Humongosaur. So like obviously he's like, oh, you have 2 strong guys, but instead they're like, no, instead he has like, he's strong but not as strong as forearms, and he has like sonic based stuff, and we just added the very simple inclusion of some nice spikes, and I think he looks fucking awesome. Also, his voice is so much better. I prefer his reboot voice. I just think reboot Humongosaur is so cool. And then you have like other there's other alien, like they introduced like a few like returning aliens as well. Like they have Wrath in the reboot, which is actually really funny how they introduce Wrath. Is that in the reboot, at one point, I think it was season 2, Dr. Animo is back, which, fun fact, Dr. Animo is the only character in Ben 10 to have the same VA. He's the only character to have the same VA throughout every series. Dr. Animo is in every Ben 10 series, and it's the same guy every time. Which, good. Dr. Animo, best villain in Ben 10. I love Dr. Animo. But in the series, actually, he does, Draco. Big Chill is canonically, non-binary. Or asexual is the better way to put it. Because Big Chill is asexual. Who is the other one? There was another one that was confirmed. I think it was Pesky Dust. That was also confirmed to be asexual. But there are a couple aliens that are just genderless, which is really rad. Which is really cool. But in the reboot, Animo gets like a sample of like the Omnitrix DNA stuff. I thought the speed alien was. No, XLR8 does have male and female versions. Because we do see more Kilocelerans in Omniverse. We see like a bunch of Kilocelerans. Ugh. I can say words. You can tell I'm a big ass Ben 10 fan, because like I know like a good chunk of the series, like the actual alien species names. Necrophrygians are the Big Chill species, and I love them. I love them. HP, because that's the only one I recognize. But anyway, in the reboot, Animo gets a sample of the Omnitrix's, like, I think, fucking whatever. He got something out of the Omnitrix, and he makes a vial. He drinks it, and he just, like, starts mutating through a bunch of alien species. But then eventually, he just lands on Wrath, and he literally becomes a, he becomes an Anaplexian, which is Wrath's species for like the rest of the episode. Then after the episode, he turns back. But that's how they introduce Wrath. And he, like, because Anaplexians are all the exact same. They are just constantly pissed off. And yes, he's still pissed off in the reboot as well. They are forever just pissed off. And I'm so happy. Hey Mew, I'm going on Ben 10 rants, because I'm silly like that. My autistic hyperfixations. My autistic hyperfixations go burr. We also learned that Ben was nude the whole time. Yeah, because apparently they're very self-conscious about their appearance, and then we find out that, oh, Raph's just been nude the entire time. That's really funny. You chose the blue egg? Nice. Hi, Umi. How you doing? And then, like, when eventually Raph comes back, he's wearing, like, a luchador outfit, and he just only speaks in Spanish. Which, I don't know if John DiMaggio knows Spanish, but, you know. Yeah, no, he's been naked the entire time, and then in Omniverse, he comes back in a luchador outfit and only speaks in Spanish for the entire time. Which is really silly. Who is Wrath? Wrath here. Wrath is the fucking Hulk Hogan Wolverine Tiger. Can I get like a PNG for the love of fucking God? Oh my God. Please. You mean he's speaking Anaplexian? True. Maybe Anaplexian is just Spanish. Who knows? Here, this looks like an artist's edit, but like it's very close. Shout out to the artist, RZGmon 200. I'm gonna show your thing on stream real quick. for the sake of showing Raph to those who don't know who Raph is. This guy right here. He's great. I love Raph. How do you hate Raph? But on the side is how he's first introduced in Omniverse, and then on the right, this is what he looks like later when he gets the luchador outfit, and he's really cool. I think he's neat. But shout out to the artist who threw that together, because I used your thing.
This is what a normal
Hey,
lumpfish
how you
looks
doing,
like.
how you doing, Raz?
It is more elongated, but still a vibrant
We got a
blue
bunch
color.
of those guys walking
Very beautiful.
around.
Very powerful.
True, yeah, you just have a bunch of Anaplexians just casually walking around. They're all just vibing, all just chilling. How you doing, Raz? They're actually, what, you know, inspired, luchadors. Oh, but how you doing, Raz? Got a haircut yesterday. Back to growing red hair. Fuck yeah. Hackmon, because that sounds silly. Give me 1 sec to close my window. The sun is starting to shine in. I love Raph. But my favorite alien's Big Chill. Big Chill's great. There we go. Let me close my windows. But I love Big Chill. The sun is a deadly laser. True. True. But my favorite Ben 10 alien's Big Chill. I love Big Chill. Casually ignores the E-bomb redeem. I activated it. I didn't forget. Watch. See? This is what I was for a while. Yeah. I haven't forgot the E-bomb redeem. I used it. I don't miss no E-bombs. It's all good, Mew. You're all good. Don't worry. I don't forget. Listen, Hailstone of Twitch. Raph doesn't care if you're streaming. Raph will destroy you. Oh, I love John DiMaggio is such a funny VA. It's so, like, as I've gotten older, obviously I can recognize a lot more voice actors and actors in general. And it's so funny to me how, like, John DiMaggio is just in so much shit. Like, he's in so much stuff. Like, he's fucking everywhere. Oh, but I love Ben 10. I love Ben 10. Ben 10's so cool. Watch Ben 10. I need more people to talk about Ben 10 with. It's so good. It's so good. Ignore the fan base. The fan base is cringe, but, you know, that's, like, pretty common for most TV shows. Point is watch Ben 10. It's on, the OG series is on US Netflix, so if you got that, go watch it. It's so good. It's so good. It makes my autistic brain go burr. I'm today's old. I found out the voice actor Big the Cat in Sonic was in Twisted Metal 4. That's funny. The original was also Duke Nukem, but I feel like everyone already knows that at this point. Is that like Duke Nukem's VA was the original Big the Cat VA. I feel like everyone knows that at that point. Nope, had no idea. Well, now you know. In Sonic Adventure 1, Biggs the Cat's original VA was Duke Nukem's. Also, this is turning out pretty well so far. Like, I normally suck ass at full body drawings, but you know what? I'm gonna let myself have this one. This ain't that bad. I'm gonna let myself have this one. I don't think it's that bad. But other aliens I love Feedback. Feedback for a while was my favorite, but like as I've gotten older, I'd say Big Chill is more my favorite, but Feedback is fucking awesome. Best arc in Ben 10 is the whole Feedback arc in general. Imagine being Nukem, the Trash Man, the Big the Cat, and that's funny. That's funny. Then you have Ripjaws. Wow, the fish alien's one of my favorites. Who would have fucking thought? But yeah, I love Ripjaws. Ripjaws is awesome. He looks awful in UAF, but outside of that, you know. Outside of that, you know, it's pretty cool. Upgrade is sick. I mean, how can you hate Upgrade? My dude just, you know, literally just like, oh, you have electronic thing? Let me make it better. You have technology? I'm gonna make it cooler real quick. I'm gonna make it a gun. Whatever you have is now a gun. Echo Echo. I mean, Ultimate Echo Echo, I'm pretty sure everyone agrees in the fan base, is the best Ultimate. The others are just okay. I mean, I like Ultimate Swampfire. He's cool. Ultimate Humongousaur is funny because they just gave him guns. I still want to know how that works. Because in Ultimate Alien, how the Ultimatrix works is that it puts alien DNA through a simulation of like 100 million years of war, if I remember correctly, to see like how they would evolve in a combat. The Ultimate Aliens are designed for combat, and I just want to know what happened that made you just evolve to have guns. What made Humongousaur just go, oh yeah, I'm gonna lose my growth, like my size changing? I'm swapping out for Gatling guns. That's funny. It watched Digimon? Ah, shit. Maybe it did. Maybe it did. Though, we do, like, one of the funny things is that, DJ Wyatt, the art director for, Ben 10, rest in peace. I sent you a friend request. I can accept it, after stream. But one of the things is, when he was designing the alien Ball Weevil, for Omniverse, who's a little, like, bug guy who, like, makes little goo balls that explode, he said, like, they were asked, like, oh, what was the inspiration for Ball Weevil? And then he just said, oh, Pokemon. Pokemon was the inspiration. And yeah, I can very much see it in Ball Weevil that this bitch was inspired by Pokemon. Ball Weevil's just a little guy. Little man. I mean, Steve Blum is just a great VA in general. Or Steve Bloom. I keep forgetting how it's pronounced. I think it's Steve Bloom. I think I got it wrong. I think it's Steve Bloom. He's just a great VA. Like, they brought him back as Vilgax in Omniverse. And it just makes me think, well, if you got him back as, you know, Vilgax, why didn't you bring him back as also, like, Heat Blast? Because, like, he was the best Heat Blast voice. Like, the Omniverse one ain't bad. But, like, I mean, it's Steve Bloom. My dude's a god tier VA. Why didn't you just get he was already working on Omniverse. Why didn't you just make him Heat Blast? I don't know. I don't know, man. But yeah, please watch Ben 10. Please, if you haven't already, watch it. I highly recommend it. Like, granted, I get it. It's not for everyone. But at the very least, give it a chance. Get rid of all of these. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna let myself be proud of myself for this piece. I think so far it's turning out very well. A lot better than pieces I would have done before. Like, I'm trying to be nicer to myself when it comes to drawing. It's just hard, man. Yeah, Steve Bloom's everywhere. He's a great VA. I love his I mean, he's my go-to guy for Wolverine. Like, in my head, like, when I think of Wolverine, it's Steve Bloom. To me, he is Wolverine. Yo, Schultz! Thank you for the raid! Hope your stream went well. Can a mod give a shout out, please? Very tragic, Arya. Monado raid? Hell yeah. Welcome, welcome to everyone who's joining on in. My name is Hailstone. I'm a Lumpfish streamer, and I hope you're all doing well. Lamau, the mods are dead? Probably. I do their job. I gotta do that shit. Does it look like I can shout out? I gotta do my job, the job myself, SMH. Lazy mods. How'd your stream go, Shulk? I guess stamina? I don't know. Mods are fired? True, I gotta get some new mods. I did have my mod applications open for a while. I gotta go through them at some point. Did Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't read and won some games. Fuck yeah. Okay, now this hand is bothering me. What did I do to fuck up this hand? It was looking good. What did I do to fuck it up? You look like a hand? Nuh-uh, nuh-uh. I never look like a hand. Alright, that looks... What did I do to fuck up, like, the hands? Why does it look off to me now? Like, it looked good in the sketch. What did I do? Nuh-uh. Don't know what to tell you, Chief. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, better. That looks a lot better now. We're good. We're good. Crisis averted. Crisis averted, chat. We did it. We don't have to panic anymore. How is your family game night? Oh, we haven't done it yet. That's later today. That's true, yeah. True, Draco. I did fuck up there. But yeah, no, that's why we're streaming so early today, Shulk, is because the game night is tonight. So I want to make sure I get the stream done and over with today. And I owe a lot of artwork, so I ended up doing art today. If it's Monopoly, remember, always bankrupt your parents. True. No, we're going to be playing, I want to make them to play more TMNT Shredder's Revenge tonight. I love Shredder's Revenge. It's one of my favorite games. Great beat 'em up. And I bought the DLC, so we have more characters to play with. And I want to play more of it tonight. Because we started playing a while ago. Because you can actually have 6 players in it. Which is awesome. Oh, trust me, I've already claimed Donnie. Like, Donnie's my guy. They can have whoever they want. I get Donnie, though. Especially with the fact that, in the DLC, they added costumes to make all the turtles look like their other, like, the other versions. Like, there's costumes based off 2003, 2012, Rise, the movie colors, the original comic colors, and I think Game Boy as well. So, yeah, no, I always pick Donnie. I get the Rise colors. Donnie's mine. Which works out because, like, my brother usually goes with Raph. And, well, and, my mom, I think, goes Splinter. And a bunch of, my dad goes Casey. So it usually works out. I like Mikey. I've grown to appreciate Mikey because of The Last Ronin. I read the Last Ronin when my power went out. I was up at like 1 a.m. and I couldn't sleep. So, and because the power was out, obviously there wasn't much I could do. And my body was not going back to sleep. So I was like, fuck it. I guess like I can actually read some comics that like I've had forever now. So I ended up reading The Last Ronin, and because of that, I now have a much bigger appreciation for Mikey. So I highly recommend The Last Ronin. The Last Ronin is such a good comic for those who have not read it yet. I won't spoil it, but I highly recommend it. And we're also getting a video game based off of it soon, which as soon as that's revealed, oh, you bet your ass I'm streaming that shit. You bet your ass I'm streaming that. Like, Mikey's smart. It's more the fact that, you know, he's probably also a stoner in most versions. Like, the thing with Mikey is that, I think in every interpretation of Mikey, he's always, like, one of the strongest fighters. Not, like, physically strongest, but, like, he's one of the best fighters. True, Songo. True. But, like, he's, like, always, like, very, like, strong when it comes to fighting. Because I think it was, like, I think it was 2003. I think he is the one that wins, like, the Battle Nexus and shit, if I remember correctly. Like, he is the best fighter. Not the physically strongest, but when it comes to fighting, he is the best one. And that's usually how it's always been in most interpretations outside of, I think, 87. I think 87 was the one where, like, they didn't, like, make him the best fighter. Which, to be fair, 87 also rarely had them fighting outside of, like, the first season and then the final other season. Because, you know, oh, we can't have Mikey beating the shit out of some dude with his nunchucks. Which, by the way, fun fact, after season 3, Mikey loses his nunchucks. It's Shredder! And then they just beat him up with, like, Leonardo uses his sword to open, like, a fire hydrant and gets him wet, and then Shredder cries, and then just leaves. That's how 87 usually goes. I'm not dunking at the original. I'm not dunking on the original series. But, in 87, Mikey loses his nunchucks, because they were deemed too violent in Europe. They were deemed too violent, so they got rid of them. He uses a grappling hook. Like, all of them have, like, a grappling hook, but he starts just using his grappling hook as, like, his main weapon. Because of Europe. So, I blame the Europeans for this. Also in Europe, specific parts, they're not even called Ninja Turtles, they're called Hero Turtles. Because the word ninja is also violent. Yet the swords aren't. It's hilarious! Because, yeah, you'd think the swords would be the issue. No, it's the nunchucks. Because for whatever reason, there's this, like, weird thing where, like, nunchucks are fucking ultra-violent Giga Chad weapons. Like, that's just a thing so many people believe. And it's like, why? Why nunchucks? Out of, like, all like, weapons to exist in the world, we go after the nunchucks. Like, what? It's like, yeah, you would think Leonardo, like, is, oh, my dude has katanas, you know, those are pointy. That could stab a kid's eyes out. No. Let's go for the one that just uses nunchucks. I mean, the bow staff's just a stick, alright? Listen, I love bow staffs. They're my favorite weapon in, like, fiction, in fiction. I love bow staffs. I think they're super, like, versatile and shit. I love bow staffs. I think they're rad. I mean, anyone can pick up a stick and hit them. Do you own one? No. Because I'm not a moron. I know I'd suck ass with them. Nunchucks are just silly. Because everyone just thinks, again, they're super ultra violent. And then, like, they're not that bad. Like, they hurt, but, like, you know. Likely because bladed weapons are hard to get hold of in Europe and typically illegal to have as sharp, so nunchucks are easier for kids to hurt themselves with. I mean, fair enough, I guess. Leonardo, my favorite, but I do have nunchucks right now. Oh, that's pretty base. That's pretty base. True, yeah, I could go outside, grab a branch, and say, like, here's my Donatello cosplay. Now you're thinking like a studio executive. Now you're thinking like a ratings board. Oh, that's a Ruby character weapon? I know jack shit about Ruby. I'm friends with a lot of people that like love Ruby, but I know like nothing about it. Like I know Cody is a Ruby's fan. But I know nothing about it myself. I sent you the weapon? Well, goddamn. Goddamn.
Now hear me out. Who would win, Goku Black hitting the griddy or Dun hitting the orange Justice?
I think Donnie hitting the orange Justice, you know? No, they removed this series off YouTube because of Rooster Teeth. Damn. Tragic. Speaking of YouTube series, y'all should watch Monkey Wrench. Y'all should go watch Monkey Wrench. Like, go watch Monkey Wrench. If you haven't watched Monkey Wrench, go watch Monkey Wrench. Just go watch it. Come here. Come here. I would, but I'm too busy watching a YouTuber named Hailstone EQ. Fucking cringe, man. Go watch Monkey Wrench. Literally 10 times better than probably that bitch. Seriously, I highly recommend, if y'all have not seen Monkey Wrench, please go watch it. The fact it's not blown up makes me sad. It's genuinely so good. Like, it is genuinely so good. Please, go watch it. Like, it makes me sad that, like, in an era where now, like, so many, like, indie animations are, like, popping off, and yet Monkey Wrench, like, can't even crack 1 million views, genuinely makes me depressed. Like, please go watch it. I promise it's good. We're almost done with the line art, guys. We're almost free. Milady. How you doing, Chewy? I highly recommend watching them, Songo. They're very good. It's legit such a good series. I'm doing well. I'm glad to hear. Ah. Valid, valid. I hope it treats you well, Chewy. And hopefully you get what you want. Look at that. There we go, chat. Arya, do you want the colors to be like the Lotmon colors, or like what do you want? What do you want, Arya? If you're still here. Because, like, I have a color scheme in mind, but I don't know if she wants them. Arya colors? Alright, I can work with this. What colors are Lotmon? Okay. I have an idea. About, like here-ish. Go. If I go like a little bit duller. There we go. This is the color I wanted. Do around here. We go about... We'll do more orange. There we go. Here. Actually, if we just do like... There we go. Somewhere around here, I would say. Oh shit, wait, hold on. I forgot to do this. There we go. We're almost there, chat. I can taste it. I can taste the finish line. Taste these? Nah, I don't think I will. I don't think I will. Then we go in here. I think the wind has died down because I don't hear any wind anymore. Like, it was pretty, like, it was very windy earlier, but now, like, I hear nothing. There's, like, nothing going on anymore. So I think, like, all the storm shit's now over, which is nice. You know, I prefer not to deal with a storm. So we take those. Okay. I'm thinking of like doing like a pinkish color for the scarf to also just make reference to Lopmon in general and also just help it stand out more. I'm thinking we'll do that. Oh, hold on. There we go. Yeah, I think this will work out. It'll just help the scarf to stand out. Perfect. As for the face... what I'm thinking... Okay, the glasses definitely block the way, but... I'm thinking if I do, like... Because obviously I can't do, like... I don't do the pupils in my art style. But, if I do... this... that still, like, makes reference to the pupils. Because I don't... Because obviously, like I said, in my art style, I don't necessarily draw the pupils anymore. Because for me, it just... To me, it looks more aesthetically pleasing. Because, like, I'm going... Like, my art style, what I've been trying to do is more... It's a very light green. Like, a bluish green... Because, like, I still want it to be a light color. But, like, if I can make it more green if I do this way. I can do it this way here. There we go. And obviously for the mouth. Do this. Bada boom, bada bing, boom boom bow. Fair enough. It was like a bluish green. And obviously we get the orange tips in with the hair. Thank you for the hydrate, Raz. We do this. Make sure everything is nice and colored in. Because obviously it's not going to do everything with the paint bucket tool. Unfortunately, my job is just not done for me with it. But, you know, it's fine. go. Hell yeah, I'm honestly pretty happy with how this is turning out. A lot happier than I was in the beginning, because I will say, like, early on, I was like, oh shit, it's gonna be hell. But as, like, the colors are getting added and shit, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm pretty satisfied. I definitely need to, like, throw something in the background. Probably like a red. Do something like this. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. Almost there, almost there. Just make sure all the colors are, like, there, you know? Now we throw in my shine. This is the other nice thing about, like, the art style I'm, like, referencing now for doing art. Is my art style now is very inspired by, like, Rise of TMNT. Which, if you've also not watched Rise of TMNT, I highly recommend. I love Rise of TMNT. It's so damn good. Instead of doing proper shading, at least, like, outside of the movie, because obviously the movie they do shading. But for the base show, which is what I'm more going for, they just do, like, very, like, simplistic, like, line shading. Just, like, a little stroke, you know, nothing too crazy. And outside of, like, also the neck being, like, you know, cut out. With, like a gray spot underneath. Then we do about, like, here-ish. There we go. Oh, I'm almost forgot like a spot here. Make sure these are taken care of. And obviously underneath we include the nice little, almost black, but not fully black, shadow. Okay. Perfect. There we go, chat. We have the finished commission. And I am personally very satisfied. This artist I followed me back. I want to scream. Yo! That's awesome, Raz. That's always a nice feeling when that happens. But there we go, chat. The Lopmon aria has been complete. If anyone calls this a first Sona, I will fight you. I mean, you don't have to call it one. But, if you wanted to use it as one, you could. I'm kidding. I hope you enjoy it, Arya. Let me DM it your way. Also accept this friend request real quick. There we go. True. I mean, I have like 20, so. But there we go, chat. Art has been complete, and now I think I'm gonna go vibe now. Today's a lot shorter stream day. I know, I'm very aware. But, you know, today I want to hang out with my family, so I'm going to be doing that. We're going to go raid, though. Raiding is pretty rad. Raiding is pretty cool. Of course. If you're on YouTube, thank you so much